Hello friends, welcome to the video on the channel UPSC NDA CDS Success Forum. Now in this video, I am going to discuss about how you are going to follow the right path for clearing your second paper especially for NDA examination. As you know, when you appear for the written NDA examination, you need to clear the two written papers, that is Maths and GAT. And it is mandatory for you to clear the Maths paper initially. If at all you are able to clear the Mathematics paper, your next paper, GAT paper, will be corrected. Otherwise, even if you have done it very well in GAT paper, your GAT paper will not be corrected unless and until you clear off your Mathematics paper. In this video, my focus would be on the GAT paper. The GAT, it stands for General Aptitude Test. Now this paper, when you appear for the written NDA examination is conducted for 900 marks and your SSB is for 900 marks. The first step that you need to clear is to clear or pass the written NDA examination. Now as you know, every year, whenever the notification is issued, lakhs and lakhs of children, they appear for the NDA examination. Rather, when they watch the movies, भाई शेर शाह मूवी देख लिया, बॉर्डर मूवी देख लिया या और कोई फौज से रिलेटेड पिक्चर देख ली हमें, तो हमारे अंदर एक प्रकार से जुनून पैदा हो जाता है कि भाई मैं भी फौज में जाऊंगा, अफसर बनूंगा. लेकिन अफसर बनने के लिए, इफ एट ऑल यू डिसाइड टू become an officer in the army, you need to clear certain hurdles, obstacles. The first and foremost hurdle and obstacle is to clear the written NDA examination. Now as I discussed, your mathematics paper is going to be that of 300 marks, wherein you are going to get 120 questions. Each question carries 2.5 marks. And there is a negative marking. And negative marking is that to the extent of 0.83 marks. So if you clear the mathematics, your GAT paper would be corrected. And generally, when this NDA examination is held, lakhs and lakhs, so say around 6 to 7 lakh students, they appear for the NDA examination. Lakhs of students, they appear. Thousands, they get cleared their written examination, and in hundreds are selected. That means say around 400 vacancies are there. Now how to compete? Generally, when the student, they are simultaneously preparing for the JEE examination or the various entrance examination conducted for the admissions in engineering colleges, they are very good at mathematics, but they lack confidence in GAT paper. What to prepare and how to prepare and when to prepare. What the right path I should follow it. So my dear students, when you prepare for the GAT paper, first of all, you should know the syllabus. What is the syllabus that is prescribed for the GAT paper? When to start the preparation? So for the GAT paper, the syllabus is a very exhaustive one. It is not the simple syllabus as you think. And UPSC, as you know, Union Public Service Commission, they conduct the NDA entrance examination twice in a year. Once in the month of September and another one is in the month of April. So when you appear for this examination, you need to prepare both the papers simultaneously. So when you think of the GAT paper basically it has two sections. One is that of English. English, it is the basic English which you have studied right from nursery or KG1, KG2 till your standard 10th, 11th and 12th. But this is the critical English. To what extent you have got the command over the grammar portion, and there are several topics, subtopics which you are required to prepare it. And sometimes we feel भाई मेरे को तो अंग्रेजी बहुत अच्छा बोलना आता, मैं तो अंग्रेजी ऐसे ही क्लियर करूंगा, बट इट्स नॉट लाइक दैट। ऐसे से नहीं होता है। यू नीड टू हैव द थरो प्रिपरेशन फॉर विच यू आर रिक्वायर्ड टू, यू आर बाउंड टू adopt 3 Ds, that is devotion, dedication and determination. If the 3 Ds are there with you, you can certainly clear your English paper. Now English paper, there are several subjects, right? Because it will be very long video if I go on discussing all these things. The next step is, the next step, the general studies. Now these general studies, see, from English section you are going to get 50 questions. And your GS paper is going to be that of 600 marks. GS paper, that is GAT paper, it consists of 600 marks. Each question, suppose your answer is correct, you are going to get the 4 marks. But again, if you fail to answer the question rightly or in the right manner, there is going to be negative marking. That means 1.33 shall be deducted. And you are bound to score more than 300, then only you shall be qualified for the GAT paper. So how to prepare then how to get the score beyond 300? There are certain tricks, certain books that you follow, and certain strategies to be adopted. So general studies, that paper, English is the first section which consists of 50 questions. And then the next section is your general studies, which consists of physics, chemistry, biology, geography, history, world geography, current affairs, and all such subject, miscellaneous subjects are there. So dear students, first and foremost, when you prepare for this NDA examination, see that this exam is a gateway to step into the Indian Army, Indian Air Force and Indian Navy. And after clearing the SSB, that is Service Selection Board, as well as the written examination, then you are qualified for the entry into NDA. And this is the most prestigious examination, entrance examination conducted by UPSC. UPSC, it stands for Union Public Service Commission, and this examination is conducted twice in a year. Now those who are the aspirants, those who are very much aspirant that I should join NDA, I should become an officer for the armed forces, whether it is Air Force, Navy or Army. First and foremost, the thing that you need to prepare is mathematics. This is the first paper which consists of 300 marks. And if you clear the mathematics, your next paper would be conducted. Otherwise, even if you are done fairly well in mathematics, right, fairly well, and if you are clearing the cutoff, your next paper would be corrected. Otherwise, it will not be corrected. And next paper is that of general ability test. Now let us discuss about why general ability, the children, most of the students, they find it critical. Most of the students, they find it critical because when you are there in the school, social science, this is the subject which is most hated for the children. But again, you will have to study this subject in detail. Most of the MCQs you will have to prepare. You need to prepare the content. And in this video, I am going to provide you the list of the books. This is not the, I am not going to do any publicity of these books. But these books, you will certainly find it very much helpful while preparing for your NDA examination. Now, general ability test, as I told you, this paper, the paper pattern, let us discuss the paper pattern. This paper consists of 150 marks, 50 questions with 600 marks. So already I told you, each question carries 4 marks, and whereas, and there is a negative marking. If your answer is wrong, you are bound to get the negative marks, that is to the extent of, to the tune of 1.33 marks. And here in mathematics, 2.5 marks for the correct answer, and 0.83 for the long answer. Now, how to start the preparation and when to start? Those children who are determined that I must clear written NDA examination at any cost, I have the strong will that I must join the Indian Armed Forces at any cost. For that, you need to start your preparation very early. That means the moment you appear for the 10th class examination, start preparing for your GAT paper as well as the maths paper. Starting early give edge over others, hence just start after 10th class. And today would be the best day. Suppose now your 10th class examination is very near. CBSE is going to conduct your examination. And if you step into the prestigious, if at all you have the inclination, and you get the maximum time, but start your preparation, and you must find out the study material, and that study material you must understand the concept. First and foremost, 90% children, they do not know what exactly is the syllabus for the NDA mathematics as well as the NDA GAT paper. So knowing the syllabus is the first step. Then step by step, every day, if you read the newspaper, if you solve some question, understand the concept, this exam is not that much difficult, but understanding the syllabus is a very, very important one. Try to understand the syllabus which is given there in the notification, and once you understand this is the syllabus that I need to prepare it thoroughly, and what are the books that I should read it. Because generally what happens when the children, they decide that I am going to appear for the NDA examination, they just go to the market and buy that Pathfinder books or the other books, and they start preparing, and they find that अरे यार इसमें तो हो नहीं पाया, मैं क्या करूं. So there are several other ways. It is not the only book which is available there in the market. You should have the thorough study of the syllabus. Read the newspaper, everyday English newspaper. Practice grammar portion. Watch English news on television channel. That you must, if you are remaining focused, then only that consistent, constant and continuous studies for 2 years will certainly help you to crack NDA examination. But that continuity has to be there. The moment you leave that continuity, it would be difficult for you to crack it. Keep your basics very clear. Keep your knowledge updated. Read the newspapers every day. And the reading habit, that must be there. That reading habit, as it is said, a good reader is a good writer. A good writer, good speaker, and a good listener. Listen to the news, right? Watch the TV news in English and develop the communicative English in a better way. And the most important thing, solve the previous year question paper. And if you focus on the previous year question paper, you will get the guidelines, what sort of question it comes. It is not like that only if you prepare the questions, MCQs, you will get through the examination. You need to understand the content. Now these are the various books, some of the books which I am just recommending it, right? And if you go through it, right, there is one more book for the GAT paper by Tarun Goyal, NDA Kit. Now NDA Kit by Tarun Goyal will give you the exhaustive ideas about the syllabus. The first and foremost what you do is, read the syllabus first and try to understand the concept. Try to understand the chapter. Every day one chapter, right, is more than sufficient. For physics, these are the books available. For English, these are the various books, synonyms, antonyms, idioms and phrases and MCQs. Then once you are thorough with your syllabus, once you are thorough with your content, and then try to focus on the MCQs which are given in the various books. So these are all the recommended books. This is not the publicity from my end, but this is just the general appraisal to you that when you prepare for the NDA examination, what next, what should I do it. Now suppose you are preparing for English. Make it a habit that every day you learn 10 synonyms, every day you learn 10 antonyms, every day you learn, say, around 10 idioms and phrases. And if you do it for 2 years, you shall be in a commanding position. And there is a set of, say, around 1500 to 1800 synonyms, 1500 to 1800 antonyms, say around 1000 idioms and phrases. And if you do it, your 30 question, you shall be sure shot about 30 questions. Then you have got one unseen passage, which you have been doing it right from your in your right from your 8th class onwards. Unseen passages should be there, fill in the blanks should be there. You need to understand the basic grammar, and it's not a very tough portion, but provided you maintain the consistency. And in general studies, then coming to the science subject questions are asked basically from 8th, 9th and 10th class CBSE syllabus. All these days, all these years, you have been studying NCERT books. So when you start preparing for the GAT paper, see that you have got the entire NCERT book set right from 6th standard to 12th standard. These books are very exhaustive in nature. It contains the required comprehensive content for preparing your GAT paper. Even you should have that 9th and 10th class NCERT books of science. So basic things, your entire NDA paper is based on the basic NCERT books. But generally what happens, children, whenever the examinations are near, परीक्षा नज़दीक आ गई कि हम मार्केट में जाते, 2-4 किताबें उठा के लेके आते, 2-4 दिन पढ़ाई करते और परीक्षा के लिए चले जाते. This is not going to help you. This is not going to help you. What you need to do is consistent studies, continuous studies, and if you and enjoy the studies. Now I am going to clear my NDA examination in the first attempt itself. What are the ways and means? That my consistency should be there. 1 hour I should study for GAT paper, 1 hour for mathematics. I should get my basic concept clear. I hope all the children, those who are watching this video, right, they will understand what I mean to say. First and foremost, again last but not the least, the first and foremost, try to understand the syllabus which is going to be there in the examination. Understand the syllabus. How much do I know about this syllabus? And if at all you require any help, you can give me a call. I'll be giving you the guidance at free of cost, nothing else, right? You can call me, sir, how to prepare for the GAT paper. Generally, I deal with the GAT paper. Wherever the children they come across with the difficulties related to the GAT paper, I shall be there at your service to solve these difficulties. And you will find that preparing for the GAT paper is a child's play. It's not an uphill task, and it would be very easy for you to clear the GAT paper. I hope you will follow the right path. Follow the right path and be a successful one, and you will get success. एंड ये दिमाग से निकल देना कि मैं परीक्षा के लिए जा रहा हूँ, तुक्के मार दूंगा और पास हो जाऊंगा. तुक्के मार के कोई भी पास नहीं होता है बेटा. मेहनत करो आराम से, एंड यू विल गेट द सेटिस्फैक्शन कि भाई मैंने 2 साल मेहनत की, मैंने यूपीएससी का जो है एनडीए एग्जामिनेशन फर्स्ट इंस्टेंट में निकाल दिया. दैट कॉन्फिडेंस विल बी देयर. एंड वन मोर थिंग, लास्ट बट नॉट द लिस्ट, आई वुड लाइक टू टेल यू, द सिलेबस विच यू शैल बी प्रिपेयरिंग for your NDA examination, the same syllabus is there for the various competitive examinations which are being conducted by the UPSC. ये जिंदगी भर सिलेबस आपके काम में आएगा बेटा. सो 2 साल की मेहनत ऐसा रंग लाएगी कि आपके अंदर एक जुनून पैदा कर देगा कि भाई मेरे को सरकारी नौकरी में जाना है, अफसर बनना है, उसके लिए मुझे जो है अच्छे सी तैयारी करना है. Thank you very much for watching this video. Thank you. Thanks.